The final chapter of Second Chronicles left Jerusalem in ruins. The temple had been burned, the walls were broken down, and the people of Judah had been carried into Babylon. Yet the story ended not with destruction, but with an unexpected proclamation from Cyrus, king of Persia. Now Ezra chapter 1 takes us directly back to that proclamation and into a new season in Israel's story, the beginning of the return from exile. In the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord moved the heart of the king to fulfill the word he had spoken through the prophet Jeremiah. Cyrus sent a proclamation throughout his kingdom and also put it in writing. He declared that the Lord, the God of heaven, had given him all the kingdoms of the earth and had appointed him to build a temple at Jerusalem in Judah. Cyrus then gave permission for any of God's people living throughout his empire to go up to Jerusalem and rebuild the house of the Lord. After decades of exile, the way home was finally opening. Cyrus also instructed those who remained behind to support the returning people with silver, gold, goods, and livestock, together with voluntary offerings for the temple in Jerusalem. Then something happened that no royal decree alone could accomplish. God stirred the hearts of the family heads of Judah and Benjamin, along with the priests and Levites, to return and rebuild his house. Their neighbors helped them by giving silver, gold, goods, livestock, and valuable gifts in addition to freewill offerings. But Cyrus did even more. He brought out the sacred articles belonging to the temple of the Lord. Nebuchadnezzar had taken them from Jerusalem and placed them in the temple of his gods after conquering Judah. These treasures were now being returned. Cyrus entrusted them to Mithridath the treasurer, who counted them out to Sheshbazzar, the prince of Judah. The inventory included gold and silver dishes, bowls, and other articles. Altogether, 5,400 articles of gold and silver were counted. Sheshbazzar brought these treasures with the exiles as they traveled from Babylon back toward Jerusalem. What had once looked like the end of Judah's story was becoming the beginning of restoration. The people had experienced the consequences of generations of rebellion, and Jerusalem still lay devastated. Yet God had not forgotten his covenant or his promises. He could even move the heart of a powerful Persian king to accomplish his purpose. Ezra chapter 1 reminds us that devastation does not always have the final word. Seasons of loss may leave circumstances looking beyond repair, but restoration can begin in ways no one expects. God's promises had not disappeared during the years of exile. At the appointed time, the door opened, the people were stirred to return, and even the treasures once taken from the temple began their journey home. Sometimes restoration begins before everything has been rebuilt. It begins when the first door opens and someone has the courage to walk through it. Next comes Ezra chapter 2, where the returning exiles are recorded by their families and communities as thousands prepare to rebuild their lives in Jerusalem.